Alright, I'm starting off the morning today with a vintage Kenmore. And this is a model 148.1217. This is one of the very, very few Kenmores that have the deck dimensions that allow this machine to be put in a Singer cabinet, which is a very nice feature because Singer cabinets are easier to find than Kenmore cabinets. So if you want to put this machine in a cabinet after you get it, it can be put in a Singer cabinet. This is a basic worker. Got some residue there. This is a basic machine. It's nothing fancy. It is all metal. It has a 1 amp motor. It's one of their heavy machines. It is a basic straight zigzag with blind stitch. You turn your blind stitch on and off with a knob on the top right here. Bobbin winder here on the top. This is your stitch width. It is spring loaded, so if you wanted to do some kind of a fancy stitch like a scallop or a pyramid, you could use your spring loaded stitch width to do that. Otherwise, it's if you want to lock it in place on zigzag, you turn this knob and it locks it in place. Turn the knob again to loosen it. This is your stitch width and your reverse here, feed dog drop here, and your power. Now this machine has the bobbin facing the end instead of the front, so this machine is not double needle capable. That's an easy way to tell if you can do twin needle on a machine. If the bobbin faces the end, 9 times out of 10 you cannot. If it faces the front, you can. It's a low shank machine, so any standard low shank foot or attachment will fit. It uses standard class 15 bobbins and standard 15x1 needles. It is serviced and ready to go. It comes with a few things: original manual, a satin stitch foot, it's called a hidden zipper foot bobbin, a lint brush, some ballpoint needles, just a few things. But like I said, it does use standard attachments, so it's not going to be hard to find a box full of them on eBay for $20 or less. Or you can buy them individually at your local Joann, which I wouldn't recommend because they're definitely not cheap. But, and like all Kenmores, this one has the typical very high presser foot lift. Now this does not mean that this machine will sew this thick of an item, but here is 6/4. And with the feed dogs up, we can get the 6/4 underneath, which makes it much easier to get stuff under the foot. Like this is 5 layers of denim. You know, you can lift the foot up and get it under there without snagging the bottom on the feed dogs. Or if you're doing like a horse blanket or something, you know, it lets you get that project under there and drop the foot back down. Now, of course, once you get it under there, because the presser foot tension is loose, once you get it under there, you're going to want to tighten down your pressure once you get it under. But cosmetically, it's a very nice machine and has some paint dings along the edge. But other than that, it's pretty decent. There's no major paint loss or damage at all. It's a very smooth machine, very quiet. It uses from size 9 needle up to a size 18. Now it is a left homing machine and the needle position is not adjustable. It stays on the left of the presser foot if that's a big deal for you. Most of the time it's not. For most people, but if you're an experienced seamstress, you might be looking for a center needle machine. Okay, we'll lock it in a zigzag. Very smooth running machine. Now, to turn on your blind stitch, your stitch width must be on 0. So this has to be to the left. Then you just turn this knob to on, and boom, you have blind stitch. And there's your blind. Very nice Nice stitch, typical Kenmore. I'm going to turn that back off. That's as easy as that is. 5 layers of real Levi's denim. I'm going to get underneath there. This is a size 16 needle. Of course, you don't ever want to, you know, go as fast as you can on something because you're going to break your needle no matter what. I mean, it pulls it through pretty good, but you always want to be careful. Snap needles aren't fun. And as you can see, 5 layers of Levi's. No problem for this little beast. If you're looking for a machine that has lots of power, is easy to use, and you don't need any fancy stitches, this is a perfect machine for you. And also the added convenience of it being able to be installed into a Singer cabinet is an added bonus. So that, once again, is the vintage Kenmore model 1217 zigzag machine.